rising, my beautiful kings and queens. Good morning to all of you guys. It's me, Fitness and Evolution Fit Live with Ramona, guys. On my way to work, feeling absolutely amazing, and I hope you all are as well. Guys, I am on a vibration that is absolutely wonderful, continuing to evolve, hence fitness and evolution, evolve into the greater being that I was meant to be, the greater being that I know I am. Guys, grand and beautiful rising, my kings and queens. So this morning, I really wanted to discuss, things that particularly I do, and a lot of questions that people ask me of how did I start to, look at things differently in life. How do I seem to manage to keep it all together? Basically not letting things really get to me. And my answer is it's really all a process, and it's certain things that I just started to do, and it's certain things I stopped doing. And I really took it bit by bit, day by day, finding out what works for me, because when it comes down to it, you're going to realize that the way one person does something may not be the way that you need to do it. You may use them for an example, as a starting point, and, work from there. But I'm always telling people to kind of do things that really resonate with them, that fits in their lifestyle as it is now. And then also at the same time focusing on how they want their lifestyle to be, or how they want their lives to be. And so I started off with, to me, simple things. And I guess I really can't say simple things, because at one point in my life, thinking back, at one point in my life, if I was to think back, I would have never thought I would be doing the things that I'm doing now, as far as evolving and my spirituality. But it was something that it seems that things just started coming to me, and I started to, become really interested in, and things just started relating to me. And my interest, I'm telling you guys, my interest was just so out there, it was I was familiar with the things that was coming to me. Very familiar. I felt very familiar with it. And so it almost felt like as if I was, coming back home, like I opened the door up to a home that I was kidnapped from, if I could put it like that. So many people ask me a lot, what are some of the things that I did or do or done or continue to do, because it is an ongoing thing. It's a journey, and we're always learning. So some things that I stopped doing or started doing, however you want to look at it, is, I stopped cluttering my mind with so many unnecessary things. For example, when I'm driving in the car, I don't automatically turn on the music or listen to anything in my car. I like to be silent. I like for my car rides to be silent. It helps me to ground. It's a grounding mechanism for me. I'm not sure if it'll be one for you, but it definitely helps me to ground. So I no longer listen to music when I'm driving, because it helps me to realize and pay attention to my surroundings around me, not just the traffic, but the other natural beauty that's in the world. Like, I'm driving now and I'm looking at the sky, and it's amazing to me, to be here, to be on this earth and in this realm, and just to realize that you're in a world, the sky, the universe you're in, that's an amazing event on its own. It's like, wow, this is a miracle. And I truly look at things like that, to just be here, to be in this existence. It's a miracle. It's amazing. You have to know that there's source, and you can't help but to realize that there is more to this than what we know, So one of the things I stopped doing, I just started paying attention, and I can hear things better. The sound of nature, the sound of birds, the sound of, just nature, the sound of rain, the sound of wind, and the sound of trees. It's just when the wind blows against the trees, it's like so very, very relaxing. So that's one of the main things that I do now. I don't always clutter my mind with social media or the music, because you guys know that the music plays such a major role, or just the fanatic of what's going on in the world now, with all of its negativity and always trying to keep you thinking a certain way, plays a role with how your mind is going to be able to expand or not. It plays a major role. Another thing that I started to do is I got really heavy into crystals. Different crystals. Do your research. I always tell people, do your research. Don't just go off my words. But crystals is a phenomenal impact when you want to evolve and when you want to grow. I am collecting crystals. I'm getting more and more crystals for some reason. I'm paying attention to my intuition. That's what we call it here. And I'm collecting crystals, and certain crystals resonate more with me than others, but they all have their uniqueness to them, just like we do. We are all unique. And so I always have crystals. I'm always wearing crystals, whether you see them or not. I'm going to just say that I'm always wearing crystals. I'm always wearing a certain type of oil. That's another thing that I do. I'm always wearing a certain type of oil that resonates with me. You can make your oils. You can, you do your research. It's not hard to even make your own oils. You can call them protection oils, spiritual oils, oils that's going to help you to open up your mind, oils that's going to help you expand, whatever you want to call it. You can call it that. But I know how important that those things play a major role in me and for my life, for me to continue to be how I am and not let things get to me. Other things that I do, of course, now, I cleanse my house. I burn certain types of incense, sages, crystals around my house, protection barriers around my house, with certain, things that I use. I'll go more into detail. I actually posted a video regarding that. I think. I'm sure I did. But it's just certain things that I do now that's helping my whole world to just be more in harmony, to keep evolving. I'm heavy on research, not so quick to shun another way of life, or what people want to call religion. I'm very, very heavy into learning more of what we call African history. Very heavy into that. And that's because that resonates with me. Okay? I'm very heavy into listening to meditation music when I'm sleeping at night, not only when I'm awake, when I'm sleeping at night, because when you're asleep, that's when your mind is more open. Again, guys, I'm just mentioning some of the things that I do that has tremendously helped me change, where, I'm no longer able to, people are no longer able to bring me into their world because I'm living in my own world. Don't take that literally, but I'm living in my own world. So, those trigger points, or where people are trying to just get you angry or, throw you off. I'm no longer involved in people's antics and people's drama. Let's just say that, And so, though these are things that's helping me. On occasions, certain times of the month, I'm always boiling some type of concoction in my home to have a certain aroma, a certain essence, a certain smell in my house. I'm doing that. Washing your floors, I wash my floors and wash my walls with certain things to help keep the atmosphere clear and clean and clutter free, and not so easily able to be penetrated by energies, because some people do try to throw things on you. I'm very heavy into the use of candles. I use candles every day. There's always a candle, 2, 3, or 4 burning in my home. safely. Safety first, guys. And my intentions are put into these candles or certain things that I do. Your intentions is very, very important on whatever you're trying to do. Don't get this video confused with being spooked out, because that's part of the problem. A lot of people shun things before they really know about it, because let's say it like it is. Most people are lazy, too lazy to do the proper research when it comes to just doing something different. They automatically put you in a category when they find out that you do certain things, but then at the same time they are wondering, well, how is she able to do that, or how's he able to do that? How are they able to keep rising? How are they able to keep their mentality and their vibration so on a high level? How are they able to always seem like they have it together, and different things like that? You guys know what I'm talking about. But it's just different things that you do, and you just can't be lazy about it. That's the number one thing I find, that most people are really lazy when it comes to really changing the things that they want to change. You're just lazy about it. You can't be lazy. So those are just some of the things that I do. My candles, my incense, my oils, my crystals, my cleansing the home, the meditation, the getting rid of the toxic people. You're gonna have to get rid of those people that are so tunnel vision or stuck in a bubble that they're hindering you. Because remember, your vibe attracts your tribe. That is so true. And the more that you practice this, the more that you realize this, the more that you grow and evolve and learn, you'll find that things in your life will start to come to you more easily. You won't be so tunnel vision and so quick to shun something off before you really, really know about the effects or what it will do for you. The good, I'm going to say the good it will do for you. You really won't know those things. So these are just some of the things that I do. My spiritual baths, my cleansing baths, my beauty baths. You guys know I shared a video here with that, I think here or either on my Facebook page. But certain things that you have to just start to implement back into your life. Remember, notice I said back into your life, because once you were doing these things and we just forgot, the tradition just changed. Different things were pushed upon us, and different things were told that that's wrong, or that's worshiping something, or that's not how we do it. So I just started implementing these things back. They came back into my life. They came back into my existence. I have been reawakened. And it's very, very important. I'm going to end the video with this, that if you are in a relationship with someone, one thing that I had to learn, and this was I would say for me, the hardest lesson, is you cannot be with someone that does not have the same mentality as you, that does not have a spirituality at least similar to yours. Because if that's the case, it's going to hinder you, because they're always going to be questioning, or they're going to get in your way, or they're not going to understand, and it's going to cause some type of havoc. So it's very, very important to blend, and I did say blend purposely, with someone that has similarities as you. Because their energies will be intermingling with yours. So it's very important that when you are going into, sexual acts with others, whether it be your husband or wife, that they are on the same chord, the same wavelength, or as you are. Because if they're not, their energies or their lower thinking or their, way of being is going to interfere with yours, whether you know it or not. So guys, these are just some of the things that I've started to implement into my life, how I started this path for me, how I'm able to just be who I am, come back to the greatness of who I am, love who I am, knowing that I am a goddess rising. So this is just a part one, because I will continue to share. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and follow. Hit the bell so you'll know the next time that I upload a video. Guys, I'm Fitness and Evolution, Fit Life with Ramona. I'm here to share my journey, some of the things that I do, how I am now, where I came from. So just stay tuned. Bye, guys.